Hey, this is Michael Lindsay from Vital MX, and we have some breaking news for you guys today on the upcoming 2023 FIM World Supercross Championship. But first off, we'd like to thank the crew from Yoshimaru's Racing for sponsoring this feature and helping us bring it to you. So, after a 2-round initial pilot series in 2022, the series is back for 23 with a 6-round championship. It is going to start a little more than 6 months out from now on July 1st. And we have 5 of the 6 venues completely confirmed, with only one not being. We're going to run through those venues, talk about them a little bit, and also we're going to talk about how that impacts riders who are competing in the US series with the upcoming Super Motocross Championship, because there are some date conflictions here. So starting off, the World Supercross Championship will kick off in the UK again on July 1st. A little bit different location than last time. This one's going to be at Villa Park in Birmingham. This is the first venue for their series next year, and it also is the first round that will conflict with a US race. It will conflict with the AMA Pro Motocross Championship round at Redbud. Going into round 2, they have a couple weeks off, and on July 22nd, they're going to the Groupama Stadium in France. I'm not going to attempt to even say the name of the city because I will ruin it. It's in France, though. This round also has a confliction. It will be up against the Washougal round of the AMA Pro Motocross Championship. So the first 2 rounds, again, we're going to have riders deciding basically what championship they're going to want to compete in next year. After that round on July 22nd, the series takes a very long break, a little over 2 months before returning on September 30th for round 3 in Southeast Asia. This is the only round that does not have a confirmed location. It is TBA, to be announced, or maybe to be decided. So we don't have an exact country. Again, September 30th, Southeast Asia will be round 3 after a little more than a 2-month break on their championship. Then 2 weeks later, they will head to Dusseldorf, Germany on October 14th to the Merkerspiel Arena. Then they will take another 2 weeks off and come to North America. No, not the USA, but our good friends in the North. Canada will get a round in BC Place in Vancouver on October 28th. So, as I said, the part of that is, yes, we do have a round North America, but none in the US because the next round is not. So, after doing round 5 in Canada, they will go to the final round, round 6, in Melbourne, Australia again on November 24th and 25th, so about a month off after round 5. It is a 2-night event. It does not make it a double-header round. It is still just round 6. But similar to what we saw this year, they will likely be pairing it with a round of the Australian Supercross Championship. So you get to see the WSX guys race a bit on Friday night. You get to watch the Australian Supercross run after that, and then their final World Supercross round will actually be on Saturday on November the 25th. Again, that is in Melbourne, Australia at the Marvel Stadium. So that's their 6-round championship. The other thing I forgot to mention is the Dusseldorf round on October 14th is a conflict round as well. It runs the same evening as the final round of the Super Motocross Championship. So again, we knew this was going to happen with the World Supercross Championship going into either year 2 or 3, that we would get a longer schedule from them, one that is much more spread out on time, and it would start to, again, go up against some of the events that we have seen that have been around for a while, or in this case, an upcoming event with Super Motocross. So it'll be really interesting to see which direction riders decide to go. This series does have great purse money. It has expanded to 6 rounds, so that is of interest. Conflicting a little bit with outdoors is interesting for some teams and riders. They're trying to get into Super Motocross because even though that is 3 rounds, the payout and championship purse for that is quite a bit bigger at the moment. We don't have a defined breakdown, but the rough idea is it's going to be maybe around double the sizes or so. So it's really up to riders. They got to figure out what works for them, what works for their team, what venues they want to run, what they like for the future of their career. Either way, it's really cool to have, of course, another series that is growing, adding rounds, adding money to the sport, adding rides. All that's a good thing at the end of the day. Yeah, little butting heads sucks at times, but it's the nature of it. Again, more rides, more jobs for mechanics and crew members and all that, and more racing for us as the fans in the community is a great thing. Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you think of the championship they've announced, the venues they're going to. Is there any surprises? Do you like the length of the championship? Do you wish it was longer? And also what you think of some of the date conflicts. Thanks for watching, and check us out for our next news break.